Ugh. Woo, here we go, only drinking protein shakes for 24 hours. Why? I really don't know at this stage, but hopefully you've seen a common theme on my channel, so we're gonna bang this out. Probably one of the quickest videos I'm ever gonna do, but like the video, subscribe to the channel. So here we go, we have just finished working out. We have 1 scoop-de-doop of chocolate caramel, my protein whey. We of course have a shaker because I am a bro. Pop the scoop in the shaker, fill it up with some liquido. That means liquid in Italian for you. Pop on the lid. Give it a shake. Shake, shake, shake him on now. Shake him all the time. Boop. And here we go. First shake of God knows how many. Let muscle protein synthesis be stimulated. Can we down it in one go? Oh, so close, guys. Here we go. Finito. Woo. Shit, before I forget, actually, we did weigh in this morning. It's safe to say I'm gonna lose so many gains just from a food volume perspective even. But yeah, we were at 75.8 and like 8.1% body fat. But that is the starting point and the first protein shake out of the way. Check in with you at shake number 2. Which is gonna have a bit of a bulk powder theme, but we have a fresh bag of protein and I've been wanting to try this flavor out for so long now, birthday cake flavor. So here we go, we're gonna go for a double scoop of this to get the full flavor experience. Oh, fresh, where's the scooper? Oh, there it is. That's a good sign, guys. So of course we have the bulk powder shaker. Bulk powders, if you want to sponsor me, hit me up. But yes, here we go. 1 scoop, in we go. 2 scoop, in we go. Fill it up. Beautiful. Pop on the lid. Screw it on nicely. And here we go, full on taste test. I am going to give you an honest opinion. So I am looking forward to giving this a go. Again, give it a good old shake. Actually, a question I always get asked is how many scoops you should go for. Should you go for 1 or 2 scoops? Now, usually I would say that 1 scoop or that 20 to 30 grams of protein per shake is more than suffice for the majority of you out there. And again, this leads back into muscle protein synthesis in that if you knew anything about anabolic signaling, you will know that there is sort of this leucine threshold that you will have to reach, which is roughly around 3 grams of leucine, and that can usually be achieved through a dose of like 20 to 30 grams of high biological value protein such as whey, okay? And anything more than that, so anything above like 30 grams for the majority of people, young skeletal muscle tissue, will really not cause any additional muscle protein synthesis, a phenomenon known as the muscle full effect, okay? So you're pretty much wasting, that's another topic for another day, wasting your protein, and it's only really going to contribute just to extra calories, whereas you could have just stimulated as much MPS through 1 scoop of 20 to 30 grams. But I'll probably put a picture on the screen. There is this very sort of famous, I've used it before, a graph of like elderly muscle tissue compared to young skeletal muscle tissue, where as you get older you start suffering from this phenomenon known as anabolic resistance, where that 20 to 30 grams is simply not enough to hit that leucine threshold and stimulate MPS, and then in that case you might need more like 30 to 40 or even like 50 grams of protein. Again, you can probably see it in the graph, but the leucine threshold to stimulate MPS is much lower in young skeletal muscle tissue when compared to older muscle tissue. So in your case, if you're like a 65-year-old gym rat, 2 scoops might be the way to go. But yeah, that is a nice little bit of a scientific spin. I wasn't planning on talking about that, but hashtag value. So here we go, birthday cake, bulk powders protein, full on taste test. Man, okay, it's good, but I mean, I was expecting it to be an absolute whopper of a flavor. It sort of just tastes like vanilla with a little bit of birthday cakeness, like almost like a, what do you call it? Maybe a sponge cake aftertaste, but yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, even with 2 scoops, it's not that intense. It's a nice sort of subtle flavor. So here we go, let's finish this bad boy off. Still a bit left. Woo! Sorry for the burps. Man, today is going to just be a very low calorie compensation day for any future cheat days. I'm only probably going to hit like 1,000 calories because I have a lot of shit to do. I'm not really hungry today, so here we go. Finito. So that is 2 shakes, 3 scoops of protein out the way. Get it? So again, God knows how many scoops I'm gonna end up having today, but regardless, we're gonna check in with you at shake number 3. Okay, so we're at the Motherland Lidl, about to do a weekly grocery haul. Actually, let me know, would you like me to do an updated grocery haul to the channel? But nonetheless, we have another scoop of the birthday cake bulk powders away in there. So why not bang out another protein shake in this freezing weather? There we go, fill it up with the Liquido. Woo, beautiful. Man, people are thinking I'm an absolute freak, but here we oh shit, it's dripping everywhere. Give it a nice bit of a shake. Jesus Christ, this shaker is absolutely shit, but here we go. Boop. Cheers. There we go. Another protein shake banged out the way. Again, this is going to be a very low calorie day, but I will check in with you at protein shake numero 4. So here we go, back to the old reliable chocolate caramel My Protein. And you see that? You see that bad boy? That's what you call some protein and some gains in a cup. So that is going to be that. Another 1.5 we went for scoops of protein. And seeing as we already have a little bit of science into this video already, I thought why not provide you with a little bit more value, okay? You probably know it already, but protein is by far the most thermogenic and satiating macronutrient. I'm sort of experiencing it myself. I mean, I've had fuck all calories, but I'm not really hungry at all. And don't get me wrong, there is a ton of research out there showing how effective whey protein can be on controlling appetite, but there is one very cool paper that you might actually quite like. And it's by Akavan et al. 2007. Again, I already know I'm going to butcher that name. Who showed that whey protein taken before an all-you-can-eat pizza buffet meal significantly lowered food intake, post-meal glucose and insulin levels in response to a meal. So essentially they had people consume either 10, 20, 30 or 40 grams of whey and 300 mils of water like 30 minutes before being provided with like a buffet of pizza consisting of like a variety of pizzas, so like deluxe, pepperoni, 3 cheeses, all based on their preferences, and were asked to just eat until they were comfortably full. Okay, so the results showed that the control ate were like 1,142 calories worth of pizza. The 10 grams of protein group ate 1,064, so slightly less. The 20 grams of protein ate 989, again even less. The 30 grams of protein ate 983 calories, but most importantly the 40 gram of protein group only ate 837 calories. So overall, taking 40 grams of whey protein before a buffet resulted in subjects eating 305 less calories of pizza. And the authors do note that technically the whey protein shake is like 100 calories on its own, so once you factor that in, they only really ate like 150 calories less. But nonetheless, it is still less calories than if you were to go in full on potato mode. So that might have some practical implications for you all in regulating your appetite. So here we go, let's bang this one out. 1.5 scoops, here we go, protein shake numero 4. Cheers! Man, I always seem to leave that last bit. God. Oh, it's very good though. Comment below, what's your favorite flavor of whey protein? Personally, I'd have to say cinnamon Danish, chocolate caramel is pretty good, or white chocolate. They're by far my favorite, regardless of what brand I go for. So here we go, let's finish this off. I'm making all kinds of gains.
Man, you looking good, man.
That is another protein shake in the books. Again, I have no idea how many more I'm gonna have, but nonetheless, I will check in with you. Our protein shake number 5. So here we go, we are in my little hermit room, aka my office. We are catching up on a few new client programs. In fact, shout out to you, Luca Mazzali. Your program is being formulated as we speak. But you know the deal, if you want the most comprehensive coaching service on this planet, just send me an email and I'll forward you all the details. But yes, this is going to be my dinner, and we went for 2 scoops of the birthday cake bulk powders. Pretty much 9 o'clock now, so this is probably going to be my second last one. I'm going to have a macro capper later on, I guess. But yeah, let's just down this and make this video a little bit shorter. So here we go. This time I used a little bit less water just to see if the flavor sort of comes out more. So here we go. Ooh. Okay, it's definitely better when you use less water. It's far more concentrated, but yeah, again, still sort of like that spongy vanilla cake aftertaste. But yeah, it's pretty good. But if there is one thing for sure, is that I really want to just chew on some food. So I am sort of looking forward to tomorrow to being able to eat some food. So here we go, let's finish this. Protein farts incoming. Not from the video, don't worry. Ooh. Oh, sorry. finito. That is another protein shake. What number is that? That is number 6 in the books. Oh my god, my protein is going to be through the roof, but nonetheless I will check in with you at the final protein shake. Don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and see you all in that last meal. So it was 12:30, and you know what that means. It does not mean it was 12:30. It was mean that it was more protein time. Oh my god, I'm sitting in the car currently after having just finished that shake, but we did have a sachet I managed to find in my little sort of stash of salted caramel My Protein The Way. I'd never actually tried The Way brand before. Again, I'm keeping this completely raw. Usually also I would normally just only have ever like My Protein in oats, so I don't get the full-on experience, but we did go for a full-on taste test of The Way, and hopefully you can tell by the reaction on my face. Here we go, ready? Oh yes, very, very good. Oh yes, a nice little bit of a kick to it. But yeah, that is how we finished off the day. I feel okay, but my stomach is just empty, full of liquid. Like, I would have much preferred my usual macro capper. Like, I'm craving the crunch of some Cheerios or some cereal. You ready? Oh my god, food! Guys, that was literally probably the worst of these 24-hour challenges. The hardest part was that it was all just liquid, you know, there was no solid food. I like eating food. But anyway, it is the next day. We have just finished working out. Now, in terms of the workout, if you know anything about muscle glycogen, protein isn't exactly the macronutrient that is going to store muscle glycogen. So although for like the first 4 sets we worked out, we did a full-on sort of push day, so chest, triceps, shoulders and all that. First 4 sets were like, oh my god, I have some sort of a pump, and then it just clicked. It was like I just hit a brick wall and just every single ounce of energy was just sucked out of me. I still sort of managed to lift the same weights, but I was just like stringy as fuck, you know, when you feel just depleted. So yeah, protein shakes is definitely not advisable, and that sort of brings me on to the weigh-in, because we did lose hella gains yesterday. Because you saw yesterday we were at 75.8, so like roughly 8.1% body fat. Well, today I was up like all during the night. I probably pissed around like 6 times. We went all the way down to like 74.9, so like nearly a whole kilo of weight loss. Again, that's all just going to be down to fluid volume and of course less overall muscle glycogen. So that brings me on to the macros. How much protein did I eat yesterday? Again, as expected, it was a super low calorie day. I wasn't actually hungry at all, and even today I feel okay, but we had like 1,000 calories, roughly just about over. Then in terms of the macros, 196 grams of protein. That's pretty much how many grams of protein I would have on a regular day anyway. 18 grams of carbs and 19 grams of fat. Where from? I do not know. But yeah, 1,000 calories, and I'll put my overview from my Fitbit over here, but I think I burned like 4,900 calories yesterday, so the deficit was real, and you know what that means. Stay tuned for the next video, but most importantly, give this one a like, subscribe to the channel. Hope you all have a good day. See you in the next video. Boop.